Hello guys, Nate here. Just a little forewarning for this video. Um, I'm sick right now, and I forgot to tell you this before I started recording, but that's why my ends don't come out very well, and that's why my voice is a bit weird. So yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoyed this video that will be starting right now. Hello guys, Nate here, and I'm actually going to talk about a Minecraft computer that I'm going to be making. That's based on command blocks, and it's going to be the MCOMP32 because it's based on 32-bit. Now the specs: it has 15 bytes of memory, it has 3 bytes of EEPROM memory, which means if you ever want to put something and save it for every single time that program is run, you put it in there, not how much it can hold in program space. It has 4 registers, A, B, X, and Y respectively. Registers are used by programs for fast access and for many functions. And it has a 1.2 Hz processor speed, and it can be slower on slower computers, so it is very flexible. The instruction sets, it's actually not very advanced, so it has no operation, which means it skips the cycle. It has 1, which ends the program, not ends the program. I should have checked that before I did it, and I forgot a parentheses too on store. I call it store, and it stores a value in memory and in the registers because they're both using the same set. 3 stores a flag and a user flag. 4 is a math function, which it has 2 arguments, which are the function. Actually, it only has 1, which is the function. Oh, and the memory space to put it into. And then it has if true, which means it branches to a certain label if the flag is true, and if false, which basically branches to a label if the flag is false. And it has debug, which means to output a value in a memory location. So we have flags. We have 1 true, 2 false, and these are the numbers you're going to be inputting into the arguments. So it has 1 true, 2 false. It's not done yet, which is why I'm not showing you the computer. I'm really spastic about how I'm saying this. So it has 1 true, which means that flag is always set to true. 2 false, which means that flag is always set to false. 3 A equals B, that means that flag will be set to true if A equals B, and will be set to false otherwise. 4 will be set to true if A is greater than B, or false otherwise, and 5 is the opposite, and 6 is randomly true or false, which is very useful. Here's page 2 of the flags. We have button 1, which is the input. That'll be set whenever a button is pressed, not being pressed, but if it has been pressed since the last time the flag was checked. Same with button 2. Lever 1 is set to true if lever 1 is on, and same with lever 2. And user 1, 2, and 3 can be set with the store flag operation. All right, memory locations. So these are also what you're going to be putting into arguments for the assembly, and that is 1 is the A register, 2 is the B register, 3 is the X register, 4 is the Y register. 5 will be storing a random number if I figure out how to do that, but if not, then that'll be really unfortunate. 6 is a temporary register that works as a regular register, except for it'll be discarded in 5 operations. And it works considerably faster than the rest of them. 8 through 21 is the RAM locations, 1 through 15. and then 2, 22, 23, and 24 correspond to the EEPROM 1, 2, and 3 respectively. And some other programming information. Math functions always use the X and Y registers, which means, let me open a notepad. Which means that if I were to, hang on, let me go back to OBS, make sure I'm recording when I want to be recording. That means if I were to put math, oh my gosh, and then first register, the arguments would be the math functions. Let's do 1 to add, and then the memory location, which will be 1 for the A register. So that's how it'll be. That's what that means, is that, and then it performs this math function on the X and Y register, and then outputs into this. If functions only use flags, which means you can't use any conditional things when programming. And then debug only outputs numbers, no strings, no letters or anything. So that's all. I actually do have a bit more to talk about. Let me go back into Notepad++ and show you some of the ways you could actually program this. Make the window smaller so that way you guys will be able to see better. Hang on. It's getting there, don't worry. Alright. So first thing we'll put in is, so let's say we want to store, I actually have to use the PowerPoint for reference. Alright, so let's say we want to store 1 into the A register, and then we want to add, oh, we'll actually store 1 into the X register, which will be, I think it's 4, 3, and then we'll store 1 into the Y register, and then we'll want to add. So first argument will be the number you want to put into it, and then the location, and then math will be, let's say we want to add it and then store it in to A, and then let's put 2 into X, and then 1 into Y, and then we'll add those two together and then put it into the B register, and then we'll make a label called output result. So that means if, and then we'll put if flag. So if true, and then we'll put exit. So if true, and then we'll get if true, A, B is greater than A, or A is less than B, then we'll go to output results, and then else if false to, and we'll go to exit, and then we'll output the A register, we'll output the B register, and then we'll store into the temporary register 1, which means it was successful, and then we'll output that. And what this would do, so let's go through every single line. This puts 1 into the X register, this puts 1 into the Y register, and this adds the 2 together, which would result in 2. And then we'll store 2 into the X register, and then we'll store 1 into the Y register, and it'll come out to 3. And then we'll add those two. Oh, actually no. And then we'll add those two together, which will result in 3. And then this is the one it'll actually go to, which will be, I have to put end at the end. Of course, we want to end the program once it hits exit. So this will be the one it goes to because A is, oh no, it wouldn't go to this one. So this means skip this one, and then it'll exit. Because A is not greater than B, A is less than B, so it'll go to this one because A is greater than B. And then it'll exit. So that's what it will do. But if we change this to 3, then that means this will equal 4, and then it'll go to output results, which will mean it'll out the results, which means it'll output the results, which will be 4, and then 3, and then 1, because it was true. And that's basically how the computer is programmed. And I'll actually make a simulator for this soon, and then I'll showcase a bit of it. Yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more updates to the computer. I have some big plans for this, and maybe I'll even, if I can, learn how to. Maybe I'll even put a GPU into it. But for now, that's all. Hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.